Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on 790 The Bet. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency and Wally Hatchett's Comfort Food and Drinks at 6439 Summer Avenue.
Hey, welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray. We talk outdoors every Saturday morning, the fastest 90 minutes of outdoor radio programming. And when this baby started back in August of 2001, 21 years ago, this man was in the studio with me. We were in the dungeon at 1960 Union Avenue, me and Ronnie Shannon and Gene Smith. And some people said, well, the show might last a month.
I was really surprised.
Yeah, you're really surprised.
Yeah, I mean,
every Saturday morning, we were there, Ronnie and Gene, and formed a team. And 21 years later, this man who means so much to so many people out there, not just this radio show.
Yeah, I've been truly blessed.
You have been blessed with multi-talents, and one of those talents is storytelling. And, we kind of snip it in there every once in a while when he's in the studio on the first and fifth Saturday of the month. We give him a few pun lines, and he comes forward with it. But now we're putting him to the test. Shelby and myself are here alone. Andy has left, and so the applause meter is ready. Now you've been teaching under education since
83.
83. Have you always had a like to tell stories? And
oh yeah, I never skipped school because I had a ready-made audience.
Okay, he's already started. See, he does it without even thinking right now. But you spent how many years with a school system, band repair?
45.
45 years. Okay, there's some of them still out there that would like to get their instrument back. Shelby can tell you about trumpets and everything.
I started bringing Shelby a baritone horn, but
no, let's keep her with her trumpet there. But but you grew up here, and
yes, I grew up in North Memphis.
Went to high school.
Went to Maury Elementary first over on Bellevue.
Well, I hope you did elementary.
Then I went to, as a matter of fact, a building engineer gave me a nickname called Sparky.
Sparky?
I don't know where he meant that. But
all right. And
I used to get in trouble in school.
You did?
Yeah, we had first I was born here in Memphis. I was in the hospital. I want to be near my mother.
Yes.
And of course, the doctor, when I was born, he saw what he had. He tried to put me back.
No, okay, all right.
He tried to put me back.
Listen, Shelby.
But they used my picture for birth control.
For birth control?
Yeah, he said, this could happen to you.
Okay. Okay.
But anyway, I enjoyed elementary school. The 3 years was the best years of my life.
Those 3 years in elementary school.
Yeah,
Which grade? Third grade was.
Third grade was best 3 years.
You had so much fun. You stayed.
Oh yeah.
You and Jethro.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. Jethro was your teacher probably.
Yeah, I didn't really mind the school as the principal of the thing.
Oh, that was the principal of the thing. Okay. All right. Okay. He's rolling. He's rolling now.
Yeah,
he hadn't even opened his book yet. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I used to get licks pretty regular.
Oh, that sounds right.
I was a tough, I kept entertaining everybody and interrupting the class.
You did?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. Can you believe that?
No, you probably sat on the front row up there.
Oh, yeah, the teacher always put me right next to her, so she hit me with a yardstick.
With the yardstick?
She didn't have to reach very far.
And that was those 3 years in the third grade.
Oh, yeah. Then I went to high school. There was a lot of fun in high school.
Yeah, you had fun in high school.
Like I say, the principal, he used to give me licks, and he never could hurt me, but they sent me to see the coach.
Uh-oh.
He had a 3-foot canoe paddle.
A 3-foot canoe paddle.
Coach Boyce. I don't know if y'all remember.
Rude Boyce.
Rude Boyce.
Rude Boyce.
He said,
he taught Elvis.
Yeah, he did.
He cut Elvis.
He did.
Okay.
I was in 7th, 8th grade when Elvis was in 11th and 12th.
You were?
Yeah.
Well, Rude Boyce is the one that cut Elvis. I knew Coach Boyce really well.
Yeah,
and
when he
gave you a lick?
Yeah, when he said bend over and grabbed on my ankles, he hit me with that canoe paddle 3 times, and my rear end was dead for 3 days.
I've seen that canoe paddle because when Coach Boyce was at Southside, he coached at Southside, he coached at Humes, but then, he said Elvis, but he was from Dardanelle, Arkansas, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, okay, we're rolling here.
We used to, at gym, we'd run around the field, at Humes High School.
Yeah.
There's a big old tree over there. I used to hide behind the tree where everybody else was running around the field.
And then you get back in the line.
And I get back in the line in the last lap, and I'd be puffing and huffing. So he finally caught me one time, made me go by myself, which was fine.
I mean, he didn't bring out the 3-foot.
Oh no, he thought thought it was kind of funny anyway.
He did.
I tried to pull something on him.
So you've always enjoyed a joke.
Oh yeah, I tried being unhappy. I didn't like it.
You tried to be unhappy, but didn't like it. Okay.
No, I don't. I enjoy making people smile.
Yes.
Life's too short with a lot of stuff's going on.
A lot of stuff going on, and but you had to go pick up a book with 1,001 jokes in it. There.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know to follow my parents' footsteps.
Yeah.
Follow my parents' shoes.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Well, my mother wore Snickers. My daddy was loafers, so I didn't know which one to follow.
With a sticker or loafer?
I could be a sticker or a loafer.
A sticker or a loafer then,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my daddy used to spot and steal.
Your daddy used to spot and steal?
Yeah, wherever my mother would spot, he'd go steal it.
Oh, okay. All right. Did you have any favorite comedians growing up that you liked?
Yeah, Henny Youngman.
Any Youngman?
Yeah, take my wife, please. Remember that?
Take my wife, please.
He said he went on a pleasure trip. He took his mother-in-law to the airport.
Yes. A pleasure trip. He was.
I like those one-liners.
Don Rickles was a little bit like that.
Oh yeah, Don Rickles okay, but
he wasn't Henny Youngman because
no, and Rodney Dangerfield.
Now that was a good one. Yeah, he took his tie.
Oh yeah. I get no respect.
I get no respect.
He was really funny.
Did you get respect? Did you get a lot of respect?
Oh yeah, I used to. Well, one time we skipped school, me and a boy named Arthur. I can't remember his last name.
Oh, Arthur, okay.
And I'm thinking, what are we going to do? Everybody we know is in school, and we had no plans. Every time we see a car look like his daddy, we'd hide.
Oh, you'd hide?
I said, boy, this is not fun at all.
So you took the day off?
Yeah.
Right.
So I said, I never skipped again because I had a ready-made audience.
Yeah, because people like to, you have captured audience and many time with your kids when you're Hunter Education, and I know you and Vicki were such a team, but at the same time, you put some life into it, entertained, want the kids to make sure that they learn, but at the same time, you brought out the book, 1,001 Jokes.
And when I really do my wildlife program, I had like 60 kids from Germantown Elementary.
Uh-huh.
That's before they built the building out Shelby Farm. I did everything on the ground.
Yes.
And had my blanket laid out and all my hides on it. And right in the middle was a rattlesnake. He was set up like his coil. One of the boys.
Not a real one.
No, it was a stuffed one.
A stuffed one, okay.
Yeah, Joe Lane let me borrow it.
Okay.
And now I was always one kid. What's wrong with that snake? And I said, don't make any moves or noises, and he doesn't like blue shirts. Every one of them kids had a blue T-shirt on.
Oh, my.
They all leaned back like a wave.
And they thought that it was real.
Oh, yeah, and the teachers give me a thumbs up because all I had to do was please the teachers. Because a lot of time my puns went over the kid's head, but the teachers liked them.
Well, a lot of your puns, you have to really, as Shelby, we have delayed reaction sometimes because we don't have a 10-second rule here, but we want to make sure that you've always made sure that they're clean jokes.
Oh, I don't ever tell any off-colored jokes.
No, and you've been a long member at Leawood.
Yeah, I'm Leawood Baptist Church. I'm president of the Senior Adult Ministry.
Okay, and you've been the president of the Senior Adult Ministry for
10 years.
Oh, I thought maybe 40 or 50 years.
No,
I didn't know if you were a senior adult.
It may be longer than that. I can't remember. Time just have a way of flying
But you put
by.
together all their programs once a month.
Yeah, I get a speaker. Matter of fact, Robbie Jordan's speaking next month.
Okay, and he doesn't know as many jokes as you know.
No, he doesn't.
Have you ever spoke yourself?
Oh yeah.
Okay, they let you.
There's a couple of churches out in Millington I spoke.
I'm talking about at your church.
Well, they got to hear my jokes. You know that.
Oh yes,
I got to tell them something.
Yeah. So Henny Young was your favorite comedian.
Yeah, he's pretty good. I like the one-liners.
One-liners.
Things.
Yeah, you don't want to tell a story that goes 10 minutes. Or
no, you lose somebody after that.
Well, you'd lose me. I know that. Well, I mean, we'd have to cut you off because we'd be in the next segment here. But
at the church out in Millington, I spoke there twice because when I got lost in the woods.
Yes.
Of course, I wasn't lost. I knew where I was.
Yes.
But luckily, there's a lot of things in the Bible about being lost.
Yes, there is.
And about courage. And,
you learned a lot on that 2-day excursion.
Yeah, it was interesting.
But it gave you time to reflect on your life. And
Well, it's all God's creation. That's what's so remarkable about it.
And why do you carry that book around with 1,001 jokes?
Oh, I just got that the other day. One of the ladies at church bought it for me.
Oh, she bought it for you?
Yeah, didn't think I had enough.
So there's 1,000. Have you looked them up yet?
Oh, yes, it's a bunch of them in here.
Have you scanned it for any favor? It's the first time, he's brought this book. It's 1,000. It is 1,001, or is it 101?
1,001.
1,001's one-liners and short jokes. Okay.
All right. It said the guy that invented throat lozenges died last week, and there was no coughing at the funeral.
No coughing at the funeral. Okay, that's a good one.
And they got one on families.
Okay. Where's one on family?
Said my father only hit me once in my life, and that was with a Volvo.
With a Volvo. I love it. All right, you got 2 minutes.
All right.
All right, share it with us here. Come on. All right.
A man was found beaten to death in his tent with a V festival. The murder was assault and within tent.
Intent. Oh, me. All right. Are you through? Is that all?
Yeah,
That's it? All right. Well, give us one that we can
Well,
close
I went horseback riding last week.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, and I got thrown off the horse. Now, the stirrup, my foot got hung in a stirrup.
Yeah?
And if the manager of Walmart hadn't come out and unplugged it, I'd been seriously injured.
Oh. Now, think on that, folks. That's why I do not ride horses except the one in front of Walmart or maybe Kroger in those days like that. That's our wonderful Gene Smith.
Thank you.
It's only Gene can do. Let's take a break. We're going to try to hook up with Dale Sanders. Almost 7 o'clock here. So we'll see if we get Dale Sanders. If not, me and Gene will talk some more. We'll be right back.